According to Taraba State Governor, he says, blame Buhari for insecurity. Ishaku says. In this interview with journalists in Yola, the Taraba State Governor, Dairus Ishaku, spoke on the terrible level of insecurity in the country, stating that the government of the All Progressive Congress (APC) is responsible. Reports by Clement Ekong, a correspondent, says former Minister for Women Affairs Senator Aisha Alassan was a very strong member of your party in Taraba State. How would you describe her demise? The question has been thrown to the Taraba State Governor, and he replied, really? It was very shocking and sad news, but I give God the glory that she left a good legacy in the sand of Taraba State. Late Aisha was very generous, very tolerant, a very strong pillar in our party, a woman who worked so hard like a man and had respect for people irrespective of their background. I remember her last word before traveling out that she would go and get healed, and when she comes back nobody will insult my brother again, and we all laughed. I never knew that was her last word. However, we thank God for her life. Late Aisha has left a lot of things for us to learn from, especially in the area of forgiveness, where she used to say, if you don't forgive nor forget but keep remembering the past, you can't move ahead. We became very close, and our relationship was very cordial during the 2015 general elections, when we all worked very close as brothers and sisters, not minding that she is a woman. She was a serious politician. In fact, her quality is hard to find in politicians of today. That's all I have to say about our beloved sister. The nation is in a very precarious insecurity situation under President Muhammadu Buhari led administration. Ishaku is being asked that what is his take on that. He said, I blame the prolonged, precarious and unabated insecurity situations bedeviling the country on President Muhammadu Buhari led administration, the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC), who bluntly refused to adhere to the advice of Nigerians in all walks of life. We never expected this country would drift into this situation now. Looking back at the situation 6 years ago, every Nigerian that has made his or her comment 4, 5 and 6 years ago advising the present administration, but they are treated as enemies. That is why the security situation in the country is more devastating. Indeed, the opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP) is still advising. We are still talking. We came up with an option that we are already to collaborate with APC to find a lasting solution by giving them advice based on our experience in the past 16 years, but they refused. PDP opted for the advice because the country belongs to all of us, and if the country is falling, then we are all falling. Frankly speaking, PDP is ready to advise and assist, but instead of accepting our assistance, we rather read in the pages of newspaper that they have turned down our offer. Anyway, we are still willing to assist in any way. The ruling APC should not see themselves as self-important, but drop pride and shame and cooperate with people that will give reasonable advice that will turn things around. I believe we have Nigerians that can and can come on board, and with the caliber of people and experience in the PDP, the devastating insecurity bedeviling the nation can be reduced. He has been also asked that on education, what's your state leaped from 25% to 85% success as West African Senior Secondary School examination? What is the magic? He said, I saved a lot of money from ghost workers and employed the famous 3,000 teachers with prerequisite qualifications starting from diploma to PhD holders and deployed them to various schools. Within the span of 1 to 4 years, they were changing the history of education, which hitherto was the last in the Northeast. I assure Arabians that efforts are still being made to change the narrative of education or educational standard in the state. My position is to ensure every Taraba State citizen get the best in education, hence the need for modalities to commence the restriction of children of school age from street trading. I didn't want to sack like 20,000 people because in Taraba State, if you sack 20,000 people, you are talking about sacking 20 times 10 times 2 families. That I can't afford because you will drown so many families. So instead of sacking, the government went into periodical training and retraining. We got the best teachers from various universities for training and retraining. The ones that are there, thank God, a lot of them improved. I stand to affirm that no teacher was sacked to avoid tripling the problem of the citizens. Yes, the questions continues. Recently, you were given award as the best governor for providing water for the citizens. What is the secret? He answered a reply and said, "Thank you. I would like to recall that during our political campaign tours to some areas in 2014 and 2015, we saw pigs sharing water pond with humans, and sometimes you see people fighting each other at the tap. But today, thank God, the news is different as every town visited has boreholes and water is flowing daily. However, for effective and efficient network distribution of water to every nook and crannies of the state, 4 departments were created to run independently. These departments include those providing the boreholes, maintenance, distribution, as well as expansion. With this department, the state water is in good control. I equally hope that in God that before leaving office in 2023, there will be no town in Taraba State that will not benefit the 5 million liters water tower that is to be commissioned before the end of the year. Wow, this Taraba State governor is indeed a genius. He has been answering so many questions vividly and direct. According to the headline, which says, he says Buhari is the problem of this country. Yes, if I'm going to buttress what he said, Buhari has refused to listen to the advice of so many people. Even lately, there's a rumor going on viral saying Father Umbaka, because he was not given a contract by the Buhari-led administration. That's why he wants to, back off from Buhari. But it wasn't so, because so many people have been giving Buhari and the APC administration advices, but they ignore, they turn deaf ears to it. That's why the worsening security issue has been so devastating in the country. According to Father Mbaka, he said he offered a proffered solution by bringing 3 contractors that could help in the insecurity or security problem, but they turned deaf ears to him, and that's why the insecurity menace is becoming a thing of aggravatization, and it has been so disturbing, alarming in the northeastern part of the country. So soldiers have been deployed down to the north. Even the military headquarters was said to have been in the north, Borno, Meduguri precisely. But with that, nothing of importance and result of good security has been head of Meduguri or the Borno state. According to Jairus Ishaku, he says Buhari is the problem of insecurity in Nigeria. Well, this is where I'm going to stop from. I would like you to share your comment and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also share this news so that others can be aware. Thank you for listening and God bless you.